guys, and welcome back to Arispe Land. If you are new here, I am Chelsea, and I'm a homeschooling mama to 5 kiddos, ages 3, she's almost 4, all the way up to 12. I feel like I have not done a sit-down video in forever. I mean, I guess I did the mom tags, but when I first started, I would sit here at my table, which is also like, it's our dining room, it's also our school room, and I would just do a bunch of homeschooling videos because that's really my heart. I love talking about homeschooling and motherhood, and so it feels like a really long time since I have sat at this table and talked to you guys about homeschooling. Well, today that's what I'm doing. It is summertime here. It is the second day of June, and we are ready to celebrate summer. But I wanted to talk to you guys about how we homeschool during the summer. Now this year we're going to do things a little differently. I have a video up, it's been a while now, a few months, talking about how we homeschool year round. I love to do that because it brings so much flexibility to our lives. It means we can stop and break whenever we want. If we want to take 3 weeks off in November because it feels amazing in November, we can do that. But maybe we have 3 weeks in June or July or August where we're in Oklahoma and it gets so hot where it's like, hey, don't go outdoors, okay? Sun warning, stay inside. And there's nothing to do, why not do school, right? So we homeschool year round. We take our longer breaks in the fall or in the winter. We like cold weather. We are people who will go to the park when it's 50. We enjoy that. We do not like heat. So unless we are swimming, we're not outside much in the summer, unless it's shady, morning, evening, swimming. Anyway, so I like to homeschool that way. This year, however, we are going to do things just a little differently because for some reason I'm in the mood, and it might only last a month, we'll see, to just relax a little bit more and have a little bit more time for field trips and swimming and sleepovers and cookouts and just relax a little bit. So what we're going to do this homeschool summer, because I know I can't just take off, like I'm not made to do that, I can't do it. It drives me nuts to not do anything. So here's my plan. I'll share it with you. Maybe you think it'll work for you too and you can implement it into your homeschool life. You know, it might just be what you're looking for. So here is my plan. We are going to spend the summer really working on skills that need improvement. So for some of my kids, that has to do with math. For some, that has to do with writing or spelling or reading. And we're going to really get those skills down so that way when we start back to our curriculum, they can maybe move a little quicker, right? I have a kid who takes her a really long time to do her math, and I know it's because she does not have all of her facts down super well. She has to really think. But then I have another kid who can just pop along because those skills are really well founded. So I want her to have time to take off and work daily. We're still gonna do Monday through Thursday. She's just gonna spend about maybe 10 minutes working on that skill. You know, 10, 20, 30, we'll see how long she can go. And so I will use some worksheet pages for this. We will be playing lots of games for that. We will be using like board games and apps to just ground in those math skills. And then we are gonna keep reading. So my big kids will spend their 30 minutes a day reading their chapter books that they do. And when they finish those books, they will give me a book report. My little ones will still read to me from whatever book they're reading that day. My 5-year-old's doing Bob books. My 8-year-old is doing just books he picks from the library, and he reads to me a little bit each day. So they're still gonna do that, and I'm gonna work even more with alphabet letters for my 3, almost 4-year-old. So I'll have time to work with her more because we're doing this. So I plan on working, I'm gonna say an hour a day with the kiddos on improving their skills. So, like I said, some we'll be working more in math, but even the ones who aren't will still do a few problems each day to keep those skills in place. Some will be working extra on writing skills, and the other ones will still be journaling every day. So just depending on each kid, it'll be very structured to fit that child. And then we're not gonna do a bunch of science and history curriculums. My plan is if we think of fun science experiments that we want to do, that's fine, we can do those, but I don't have any great science plans for this summer. We're going to be outside, we're going to see nature, we're gonna, you know, we can watch How Does This Work on TV, we can watch Adventure Man on TV, all those things, Magic School Bus, but I don't have curriculum and lesson plans for science this summer. That way we have more time to devote to skills. And then for history, what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna pick a biography on people. I own a whole bunch. If we choose someone I don't own, we will go to the library, and I plan on at least one biography, maybe two a month, to be our story time biographies. And we're just gonna read them and talk about that person. I won't have to worry if it lines up with curriculum we're using. I won't worry about them filling out reports or journaling about it unless they choose to. I'm just gonna enjoy reading the biography to the kiddos and discussing that person with them. I think that'll be fun. And then we can choose whoever we want. It doesn't matter, like I said, if it lines up to any curriculum or not. So my plan is we will start our mornings how we always do. We will do our Bible time, and then we are doing Farmer Boy right now, which I guess you could consider kind of a biography. So we'll be reading that in the morning, and then around lunchtime is when I will read an actual biography. And then in our evening time read aloud, we are doing Narnia. Now we are a very big read aloud family, so that might sound like a lot to you. If you don't have time for all those read alouds, pick the one that means the most to you. You know, is it our biography? Is it our Farmer Boy? Is it our Narnia? If I don't have time one day, I'm not going to stress about it. Maybe all we did was Narnia that day. That's okay, because I'm not aligning this to any curriculum. I don't have papers I need to write or anything that has to be done by a certain date. It's just a goal, and it's an aim. And we might do some audio books, audio biographies. But my goal is to wake up and have our Bible time, because that's important. It kind of sets our hearts and our attitudes and our mind right for the day. And then we will go into Farmer Boy, right? And then whatever we want to do, maybe we're going swimming and we're going to swim most of the morning, but when we sit down to eat lunch, that's when I will read our biography to us. Then we can play the rest of the day. You see where I'm going. So we're getting lots of read alouds in there. And then because I'm only focusing on certain skills, I plan on, like I said, only having the kids work about an hour a day on those skills, if it takes them that long. You know, I might only assign 5 math problems. If you can get them all right, you're done with math. Right? Because those are skills they're working on. Or I want you to write one really well paragraph. Make sure it's written perfectly, and then you're done. So short little things like that. And so it might not take them an hour. It might take them 30 minutes. But because I'm doing it that way, I'm not going to be super strict on the timeline it gets done. So my 2 little ones that are doing school that need help, you know, I'll probably try to get that done in the morning if we don't have any plans going on. And then my big girls, I will just... They have a planner. They're going to put down what they need to have done that day, and they're going to get that done when they have time to get it done. They're 12 and 10, and they're pretty responsible, so I'm not worried too much about it. But I really just want this summer to be fun and relaxed, and I want to be able, like I said, we might only do this for a month. We might do this all summer long. But I want to be able to, whenever we start back to our main curriculum, to know that they have more solid skills in certain areas. There's just certain areas where some of them are lacking a little here and there. Liam, he's not going back on math to stop and get any skills better. Blah. He's just going, and that's fine. I let them choose. I said, do you want to, we're doing teaching textbooks. Do you want to stop? Do you want to pause your subscription and work on skills? Or do you want to keep on going? So my 2 big girls said, hey, I want to stop and work on skills. Liam said, I want to keep going. So he's just going to keep trucking in his math like he always does. But I felt like for my 2 older girls, and Violet's 5, she's doing 1st grade math, 1st grade reading, and she just trucks along. It doesn't take her but about 30-45 minutes to do all her work anyway. So she's just trucking along. But for my 2 big girls, I think this is great. They're starting 7th grade. And I think that they'll just have a good time stopping and working on some skills. So that way, continuing in 7th grade, because we had just started. We were in the 40s day-wise. I think that it'll make it a little easier, and especially math time, it won't take so long. And for writing, sometimes when they do creative writing, it's real simple and real easy, but when I want it super structured, it takes them a little longer. So gonna get those skills down. So you may be wondering how I'm gonna keep track of that. Am I gonna count it as a school day, or am I not gonna count it as a school day? And I plan on keeping track. I keep track of all my school days. I have a lesson planner where I write down what we do. Then I have a calendar inside my lesson planner, and I just count the school days. 1, 2, 3, 4, so that I know when we can take breaks. Is it okay to take a week off? Or do we need to keep on trucking? Is it okay to only do 2 days this week and have more field trips? Or do we need to really be strict this week? That helps me a ton. If you don't count your school days, I highly recommend it. But for summer, I'm gonna have a separate schedule, and I'm gonna count the summer days. I'm not gonna keep a lesson plan for it. I will write down what we read, and I will, you know, just mark it. So if that day, if I day 1, day 2, day 3, that means that we got all of our stuff done. And then at the end of summer, I will decide how I want to use those days. If I feel like they counted enough to be real school days, or if they were just simple review and I'm not gonna count them. But because we do school year round, we always tend to be ahead. So like everyone's finishing up the school year this year, and we are on day, I think, 46 for the next school year. So we tend to always be ahead because we are very, very diligent in our school hours. And that just has to do with my personality. I like to check boxes, get things done, stay on track. So that is what I do. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep a separate summer calendar and say, here's all the days we worked this summer. So I plan on doing it 3 to 4 days a week, about an hour a day, and we're gonna see how that goes. I will update you. I will have a summer homeschool update vlog and let you know if, hey, this is great, this is working, I feel like they're really getting stuff and we're having a great time. Or if I'm like, can't do this, it's not working, we got to get back to the nitty-gritty and get stuff done, or what, I'll let y'all know. I would also love to hear in the comments below what you do in the summer. Even if you public school, what do you do? Do you do anything, homeschool or public school, during the summer to keep those skills fresh, to improve on skills, to just really get things concrete and, you know they know them really well? Or do you just take off and enjoy the whole summer doing whatever you and your kiddos want to do? How do you do it? I would love to know. But that is our plan this summer. We're gonna improve on our skills. We're gonna work about an hour a day, keep up with our read alouds, learn about a bunch of new people and biographies, and just kind of relax a little bit and play a lot. That is my plan. But like I said, let me know what your plan is down in the comments below. And that's it, you guys. Super short, simple video, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that maybe some of you got some ideas out of it for how you want to do your summer, or maybe it allows you to relax a little bit and think, oh, you know, maybe the summer we can relax a little bit too, you know? And it's okay to relax a little bit during the summer, right? But I think sometimes homeschool moms have trouble doing that. We just want to keep on getting her done, don't we? So anyway, I hope you found some encouragement and some ideas out of this video. Like I said, leave down in the comments what you're gonna do this summer with your kiddos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.